Peace. This is King Noble Black Supremacy. In this particular video, I want to talk about the extraction of meaning from situations and circumstances that you face in your life and non-attachment. When I talk about the extraction of meaning, phenomena happens. Situations and circumstances happen in your life. And then you define them. You add meaning to them. You make correlations between past events, stuff that you heard, how you have been programmed by society, and you continue to assess these situations based upon these predetermined meanings. And no matter what happens, you already have a set of meanings to apply to your situations. Or you look for meanings from one perspective or another. What do I mean one perspective or another? Well, you may look for negative meaning as to why things are occurring. And if you have spiritually advanced to some degree, you are able to look from things from the perspective of the positive meanings. But either way, it's about meaning. It's about these meanings and extracting meaning. Extracting meaning means things happened and you're not quick to attribute anything to them. You're not willing to add a narrative to them. You're willing to witness things occurring and be in the moment and be very present to that something is happening, but not conclusive as to why it is happening or what it means. This is extracting meaning. This is also non-attachment. You can't create your life if your life is created by predetermined meanings that are being applied to the situations and circumstances that are happening in your life. You can't create. You think you're creating, but every time something happens, meaning arises, definition arises automatically when something occurs. And this keeps you in the same conundrum, in the same loop of experiences where you cannot escape, because the predetermined meanings keep creating the same context of reality or the same paradigm for you. If you want liberation, you must extract all meaning, positive or negative. You must remove all meaning. And you must become a witness. You must become very observant. You must be able to tap into the meaninglessness, the meaninglessness of it all. You have to tap into that, because that is the origin of the universe. That is the nothingness from which it all has come. That is the primordial state of all existence. Meaninglessness. So, in our quest for meaning, we've created so many different ideologies, so many different predispositions, so many different attitudes, circumstances, problems, dilemmas, unsolvable problems, some of them solvable, but yet reoccurring. These meanings have become our trap, our own personal traps. And we think we're right with these meanings. We think we're justified. We think we know truth. We think we know what is going on, not realizing that we're creating what's going on unconsciously by adding predetermined meanings to our situations and circumstances. We must transcend the meanings that are there, the definitions that have been put there. We must go beyond those definitions if we want to have a different experience. You can't keep doing the same thing and get a different result. But it's not always the doingness of the same thing. It is the context of meaning that you continue to add even to new things that are being done. So it goes deeper than just doing the same thing. It also goes to defining things in a way, or allowing things to be defined or fit the definition or the mold of an old paradigm, but wanting to experience a new reality in regards to your relationships, a new reality in regards to your finance, a new reality in regards to your happiness, your bliss, your sexuality, your knowledge of self, your experience. You want a new reality. You want to experience something new, but that means you have to empty your mind of all old meanings, because they will continue to reinforce the old reality. They won't let you escape. See, new things are happening every day. There's new opportunities to shift into a new reality, into a new consciousness, into new experiences. But the old meanings get applied. We're not even taking the openings to get into a new area of consciousness. Our consciousness cannot expand because we allow it to contract into old meanings. You must extract all meaning. And it's okay to not know why, or to know the why now, presently. Remove the desire of knowing why things are occurring in your life. Remove the need, the desperate need to know why. And allow the why to unfold as it is consistent with your higher purpose and your higher destiny. Start to allow yourself to see how things are going to work for you inevitably, versus attaching old meanings that are saying things are not working for you, things are not going in the way that you want them to go, that you understand what the things in your life mean. You understand what is happening to you, and it is negative, or it is not consistent with where you would like to go. All of those meanings have to be deleted. The old program has to be removed for you to enter into a new reality. All meaning must be destroyed. It must be gone. And then you leave room for new experiences. Because only way new experiences can happen for you is in void of meaning. Because meaning is the reoccurrence of something old that we already understand because it has happened before. So where is the space for something new to happen? It must come from the meaninglessness of things. And I know I probably made that word up. But it must come out of that. Because something new has no meaning. And it can be your vehicle to complete newness. It could be your vehicle out of the matrix. It could be your vehicle to a new reality if you don't go and apply old meaning to it. Old meaning that is going to keep you within the same circumstance, the same situation that you so much want to escape, you want to get out. But you know everything. And that's the meanings. The meanings are telling you that you know what's going on. You know what this is. That you know what's happening. You know what this means. You know what this situation means. But out of your desire to know and have knowledge and your self-righteousness in what you know, you have trapped yourself. And you're limiting yourself to experience something beyond that of what you know that is important or significant or relevant to your progressive experience. It's something outside of what you know. It's something outside of any predefined meanings that can happen in your life and is happening in your life, but it's getting sucked up in the vacuum of old meanings. You know this already. It's like you meet a new person and they look like somebody that you've known in the past. And instantly you trap them into all the meanings of who you've known. They can't even be a new person because they represent all of the energy, all of the vibrations and frequencies and the same pattern in your consciousness that you trap them into that, and you make them be that for you because you have predefined meanings to everything. But when you say, you know what, there's familiarity here, but I don't know this person. I don't know what any of this means. I know what I desire. I know what I like to go. I'm in tune with my destiny, but I don't know what anything means right now. And I'm open to how all of this is going to add up into my own nirvana, into my own bliss, into my own perfection. I'm open to how all this is going to add up for me right now in my life. And I can stand in a courageous state, a confident state. I can stand in a very brave state of meaninglessness. I can embrace the nothingness. I can embrace the unfathomable. I can go beyond knowledge, which is almost a state of not knowing. I can stand there so that I can arrive at a new place and a new space in my life, in my experience, and go beyond the loop, go beyond the reoccurrence, the old matrix, go beyond the experiences that I don't want to have. This is King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleuncensored.com.